All right, guys, what's up? I'm here with a great friend and client of mine, Francisco. Francisco absolutely smashed it through the program. Super proud, man. Just wanted to bring him on, asking a couple questions about his experience, and so you can get a little bit of a picture on how it's like in the program, if it's worth your investment, your time, if it's what you want to do, right? So just wanted to bring him on. Francisco, appreciate you for taking the time. First question, tell us a little bit about your situation before joining the program and why you decided to move forward with the program. So what were your pressing issues that you had before starting?
Just I was looking to find just a good workout plan. I felt like I was plateauing in the gym, despite putting a lot of effort, and just trying to find just there's so many diets, fad diets. There's so many ways. There's a paleo, is a keto, is it this, is it that, and just I wanted some expert to say do this, work out this, and I was already on a health kick, but I just needed the next level, which I never had crossed over, and so this program seemed to provide those two things, like some sort of diet, nutrition aspect, and a workout aspect, and I was very motivated. So I didn't need it to be a live thing. So I thought, okay, this seems like a good investment, try it
Mm-hmm.
out.
Mm-hmm. Love it, man. So we were just talking about it, right? So you try to lose weight for a long period of time, right?
Mhm.
Maybe
Sure.
it's super interesting for people because I'm talking to a lot of people who are basically stuck for a long period of time, right? Or people who are just starting out and don't just want to prevent them sometimes for not being stuck for too long, right? So
Yeah.
walk us through, man. So tell us a little bit more about, okay, what was the how long did you try to get in shape before, and what did you try before actually starting with this? And yeah, tell us a little bit more about the background.
So I mean, literally since I can remember my seventh grade, I was always a chubby kid, and like the first diet I ever did was like a metabolism diet where there was like a strict like meal plan from like Monday to Friday, Monday to Saturday. And then ever since then, it was just like, is it Atkins? Is it just eating low fat, low calorie? Uh, I remember doing the master cleanse diet, slim fast, like every single thing you can think of, because I just like to eat, and there was just no, just I did never understood the best way to, maintain, eat healthy. There's always someone telling you something. I think, and then progressively got a little better doing paleo, and just trying to eat cleaner, but maintaining and just sort of, I've been able to lose weight. It's maintaining and keeping it
Yes.
off. There was never a consistent, like they can tell you what not to eat, but like what do you eat to like sustain? So
Yeah.
no one ever had the answers to that.
Got it. Awesome, man. So walk us through the results you've gotten in the program right now. Just now where did you start? Where are you at right now? Just tell us a little bit about the results you've accomplished with that program because they're absolutely awesome and we definitely got to share, man.
Yeah, I mean, thank you. I think I was weighing like 233 when I started, which is already like the lightest I had ever weighed. So I was sort of like, cool, I'm on this kick. And I think my last weigh off was like 204,
Yes.
insane. And it felt relatively easy because it was just it was like a game, like a puzzle. Like you got to eat 200 grams of protein within 60 grams of fat, within under 200 carbs and this many calories, so 2400. And so just it almost teaches you like this is your budget, this is your food budget, and in a healthy way. Because what also mattered to me was like being healthy, like not you can be eating fat-free fake cheese and Diet Coke, and lose weight, but that's not healthy. That's not sustainable. So the fact that okay, cool, like I can choose my lean proteins, I can choose my clean proteins, I can make room for the stuff that I know is good, as opposed to sometimes some of these diets don't I don't know, they're a little sketchy. So that just felt and tracking. It felt logical. It felt like yes, this makes sense. I vibe with this. This is Everything that I've learned, this feels like it aligns with that, and it's flexible. And so I can go to any restaurant. I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna choose the best, option, and I'll track it after, and I'm in control. And it allows for cheat moments. Something that was
Yes.
my thing was always, I start off on a diet. Oh, I cheat just a little bit, and I say, well, you know what? I cheated a little bit, so I'm just gonna cheat the rest of the day
Yeah.
and start the next day, and this cycle. And then now it's like, oh, okay, you know what? Yeah, I had a brownie. Okay, well, cool. I'm just gonna like you track it and then log it and then be good the rest of the day or the rest of the week. So again, it just feels this flexible, but like based on something that just feels so logical, like so, and that was what I was looking for. Like this makes sense to me. I can then plan my life, and I love food, and I love food activities. So I feel like okay, I've conquered this animal of how can I enjoy food, sticking to some sort of nutritious plan, and I think this does it, and,
Yes.
and it's worked.
So you learned how to do it for life, basically, right? Is what I always
Yeah.
say. It's not about the freaking plan, right? It's that you learn it for the rest of your life, and then you can always do it, and then you can always stay in shape, right? So no, that's absolutely awesome. So let's talk about the program. Let's say, what would you say are like 1 to 3 top things that helped you the most right now, that you would say, hey, this was the best that helped me the most to get to where I'm at right now and to get you into the position that you are right now?
I think again, the clarity of the plan itself. So it just feels like, oh, okay, makes sense. Eat this amount of protein under these other things. That's going to build muscle. So I think understanding it, just it's laid out in front of you. You don't have to like trust the science about fasting or trust the science about like eating, just like 50 grams of fat is healthy. Don't worry about it. Like, no, this feels like I get this, and it's clear. And so it's almost like teach a man to fish. Like once I know, okay, I can now like buy into it. And same thing with workout plans, clear, easy workout plans. There's nothing crazy. Sometimes even me who have been to the gym long enough to not be intimidated, sometimes when like I have to do certain weird things, I do get intimidated. So I feel
Yep.
like all these things are manageable, and even in like in a lot of times in like basic like hotel gyms or something, a lot of these workouts are there, so it's not like I have to rely on crazy machines or stuff. And the fact that it's the same workouts, again, I was always told, switch up your workouts because your muscles learn and then you don't gain muscle, and apparently that's BS, or apparently there is more than one opinion on this matter.
Kind
And
of confuse it. Yeah.
so, and empirically, this is work of doing these same workouts every, and I focusing, and I love how the app, it auto raises for you. Because again, it was so cumbersome to bring a notebook, and I'll forget the notebook and the pen, and tracking my workout. So, or losing it in my notes app. So here
Yeah.
in the app that provided, just like it just does it for you. You track this, you can see the progress, see, oh, cool, I maxed my volume, I maxed, this is my reps. So that felt good, just to track that and see the progress. And I think just you're available, that you're checking in. I felt like because I was so motivated, I didn't need, sort of the extra hand
Yeah.
holding. The fact that you were there, that even when I would like miss my weekly check-ins, you remind me, hey, just, check up on it, and little tips. You stressing out over, oh no, I have vacation. What am I going to do? And you say, okay, no, we'll just, you can have fun, but, on this day, but then on this next day, cut, your calories a little bit here and make sure you walk a little bit extra. So just knowing that, like, because again, when you start getting those gains, I still like I wake up thinking I'm gonna wake up fat. Like I'm like, this is
Yeah.
all a game. It's all gonna come back. So sometimes that anxiety lives with you. So anytime vacations or events where I'm gonna be away from the gym, those are the times that I stressed out. And I think having you to say it's okay, you're gonna be fine. Because sometimes that stress turns into, well, fuck it, I'm gonna eat. Sorry, it turns into I'm gonna eat more.
You can go for it, man. We're no filter here.
Yeah. It's like, you get stressed out. I'm on vacation. So you know what? I'm just gonna lean in and be an absolute pig. No, 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 no. You can like enjoy, but still like maintain. I think I told you that I think 2 weeks ago when I went to New Orleans, that became a turning point of like, oh my God, I am in the midst of all this great food. And I had the self-control to like eat only a little bit, and or plan and say, I'm gonna eat well for dinner, but for breakfast, I'm gonna get that egg white omelet and skip on that juice. It just feels like you're empowered to enjoy your life, enjoy your
Yes.
gains. and not feel like, oh, I'm locked in this diet, this is horrible. It's just easy.
Yeah, super flexible, right? That's awesome. So
Exactly.
last question I have for you, man. Um, Also, I talk to a lot of people every day, right? Some people on the fence don't know, hey, this Neil dude, I met him on Instagram. We also met on Instagram, right? I met him on
Yeah.
Instagram, on Facebook, or saw the website, or saw an ad, or whatever. I'm not 100% sure about this. What would you tell to a person like that who really feels like they need help, who are struggling, who probably did a lot of programs before, stuff like
Yeah.
that, never saw the results that they wanted to? By being a person that went through the program, what would you tell a person like that out of your experience?
I mean, as you'd say, everybody is different. Everyone's
Yeah.
story, everyone's body is different. But I can say that, I mean, at my fattest, I was probably, I mean, I wouldn't weigh myself because I couldn't, but like easily 300 pounds. And I just, when you're ready, and I've been through so many diets and meal plans and gyms, whatever, trainers. So I think I would say that if you are ready to like make a commitment, if you are like, I will do what it takes, and not that it takes a whole lot, but you have to make the commitment to yourself. As I was, I mean, I could only, it worked for me. It worked for me,
Yeah.
um, in the most simplest terms. So if you're ready, to make the commitment, I think you're the man to do it because it worked for me, and nothing had worked for 20 years. And I had the same fire and commitment all those times, and then inevitably it just becomes either I lose the weight, but there's no maintain plan, or it just becomes too hard, or you plateau, or something inevitably happens. And I think this, again, it's so simple, it makes so much sense, that as long as you're ready and you're going to do the work, um I, I can't imagine it not working, because it worked for me and nothing worked for me.
Love it, man. Yeah, that is awesome, dude. That is awesome. So you've heard it, right? From the man himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically, if you watch this video, if you're on the fence, you're curious, somewhere around this video is either linked on the website where you can sketch yourself a free discovery call where we look at your situation, we see what you need, and we see if it makes sense, right? We clearly define your goals, we clearly define your struggles, put a strategy in place for you, and then at the end of the day, we can just see, is it a good fit working together? Is it not a fit? Either way is cool with me, because at the end of the day, I already helped you. All right. So either go ahead and sketch yourself a call on the link on the website, or if you see this on social media, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, shoot me over a message saying 40 pounds, and then we're going to set something up from there. Other than that, Francisco, I appreciate you for coming on. I appreciate you for crushing it. I appreciate you for continuing to crush it. And we're out, man.
Let's do it. Thanks.
Yeah. Bye.